Today turned unexpectedly chaotic for the fandom when a new clip from Itaewon began spreading like wildfire across X. What started as a calm afternoon quickly shifted into a frenzy the moment the video appeared on everyone's feeds. In just 20 seconds, everything changed. A massive LED screen glowing above the evening crowd, lighting up the street with soft, familiar, unmistakably intimate moments of Taehyung and Jungkook. The clip wasn't flashy or overly edited, yet the impact was immediate. The colors on the LED were warm, the transition smooth, and the timing almost suspiciously perfect. When viewers realized the display was located close to Jungkook's own neighborhood, the reactions doubled in intensity. It felt intentional, symbolic, and impossibly well-timed. What made the moment even more striking was the reaction from people in the video. Pedestrians who had no idea what was going on suddenly stopped mid-step, their attention drawn to the glowing screen above them. Some paused, some turned their heads back in confusion or curiosity, and many instinctively reached for their phones to record the unexpected scene. There was no loud soundtrack in the background, no fan screams, no dramatic editing, just the raw, unfiltered response of strangers witnessing something meaningful without even knowing why. That naturalness, that authenticity, became part of the magic. It felt real. Within minutes, the post from @tkk_pics exploded across X. The numbers climbed rapidly, tens of thousands of likes, reposts, and bookmarks pouring in from every corner of the fandom. People were stunned, amused, emotional, and above all, curious. Who organized this? Why today? Why here? A wave of speculation spread through the comments as fans tried to piece together the story behind the display. Then came the confirmation that sent the fandom into a second wave of chaos. The organizer, @DestinoinMortal, replied with a casual, almost mischievous message. "Hehe, our project." That one short sentence instantly became its own headline. Fans appreciated the confidence and the boldness. The tribute was clearly not random. It had purpose. It had intent. And suddenly, the entire project felt bigger. What made the LED screen even more meaningful was the date. November 23rd, a day fans recognize as the anniversary of Taehyung and Jungkook's very first interaction back in 2013. For many, that moment marked the beginning of a timeline they had followed for over a decade. Seeing nostalgic clips of them smiling, laughing, playfully nudging each other, or sharing small, quiet moments felt like stepping back in time. The tribute didn't use exaggerated effects or dramatic soundtracks. It relied on simplicity. And that simplicity made it even more powerful. As the video continued to spread, the fandom's reactions grew louder. People weren't just watching, they were analyzing. Every angle, every transition, the specific clips chosen, the surroundings, the crowd's energy, the weather, even the placement of the LED screen became topics of discussion. Some said the tribute felt too deliberate to be ignored. Others simply described it as warm, nostalgic, and unexpectedly emotional. Comment sections across multiple platforms were filled with excitement, theories, soft joy, and a sense of unity that made fans linger longer than usual. Of course, one question echoed across every timeline. Did Taehyung or Jungkook see it? No one had an answer, but the screen's location, so close to Jungkook's neighborhood, only fueled the speculation. Fans from Korea, the US, Japan, Southeast Asia, Europe, and Latin America joined the conversation, turning what was originally a local LED project into a global discussion. But the day wasn't finished. Just as the Itaewon LED tribute was dominating everyone's feeds, Taehyung unexpectedly dropped a new promotional video for Snow Peak Apparel 25FW. The contrast between the two moments was almost cinematic. If the LED tribute represented the warmth of shared memories, then Taehyung's Snow Peak video embodied the calm, elegant, introspective version of him that fans have grown to adore in the present. The Snow Peak clip opens with a serene winter scene, Taehyung standing beside a wooden-framed window, gazing out at a silent forest washed in soft morning light. He wears a matte black down jacket, the kind that looks both rugged and refined. The camera catches the faint fog of his breath, a subtle detail that adds a touch of realism and intimacy. Subtitles drift gently across the screen. Cold wind, warm breath, a moment of stillness. Nothing loud, nothing overwhelming. Just Taehyung existing quietly in a winter world. As the camera shifts, more details of the outfit come into view. Adjustable hems, clean double chest pockets, sleek lines, and a modern outdoor silhouette that fits him flawlessly. The aesthetic is understated but luxurious, the kind of simplicity that stands out by doing nothing flashy at all. Near the end, Taehyung gives a small, warm smile. It's brief, unforced, and impossibly soft. The screen fades into the Snow Peak logo, leaving viewers with a lingering sense of calm. And that, combined with the unexpected Itaewon tribute, is why the day felt extraordinary for ARMY. Two completely different videos, one nostalgic, one serene, appeared out of nowhere on the same day, creating a wave of emotions that blended past and present. One reminded fans of where everything started. The other showed who Taehyung is now, mature, composed, and effortlessly charismatic. The contrast was striking, but the timing felt almost poetic. Together, the two moments shaped the entire online atmosphere, turning an ordinary day into something memorable, the kind of day fandoms talk about long after it ends. For many fans, it wasn't just about the LED screen or the Snow Peak video. It was the unexpected alignment of nostalgia and elegance, history and growth, memory and presence. It was the reminder that some moments arrive without warning, and yet they leave an impact strong enough to shift an entire timeline.